I want to show you how I find out keywords that I use inside the description area for my videos, and also even how I use what's already available on YouTube to figure out the titles that I'm going to use for my videos. So this is a travel site that I have where I document and sort of upload all of my travel videos. This one here is a really interesting one. This is La Durée. La Durée is one of the most popular, most well-known, it's actually internationally known French pastry shops in Paris. They have, I believe, 3 or 4 locations. The food is absolutely decadent. People go for les macarons, which is a cookie, and now a French cookie made with egg white. And now it's, les macarons are very, very popular in New York, in London, Toronto, in many places outside of Paris. Parisians love them, especially around the holidays. So when I visit my cousins, that's absolutely one of the things they have to have, and they have to have them from La Durée. They've eaten the macarons from every single pastry in Paris, and they've decided this is the best one. So when it came time for me to upload my video, I only put La Durée in the title. And what I'm going to do here, I'm just going to go into my settings so that I can walk this through with you. And what I did is I simply put La Durée, and I didn't know what I was going to include because I hadn't done the research, and I knew that I had to do the research before anything else. So what I did is I opened another browser and I typed La Durée. What comes up are all the other videos that are very popular. So I remember thinking, oh, interesting. Look at this one. This is my title. And take a look at this video right here. La Durée, Paris, France, Champs-Élysées. How did I name mine? La Durée, Paris, France. In my case, I went with Saint-Germain-des-Prés because that's the one, that's the location. Champs-Élysées is the main location. Mine was Saint-Germain. I used the exact same structure. The only difference is at the end, I went with Saint-Germain because my location was at Saint-Germain. As you can tell, this gentleman here, or this person here, Destination Luxury, has had their video up for 2 years. At the time that I'm recording this video, this has been up only for a few months, and I already have quite a number of views. The reason I have views, because there are a lot of videos on La Durée. If you do the research, there are quite a lot of videos on La Durée. If you take a look at this lady here who's had her video up a full year before mine, has fewer views than I do. Interesting. Now, one of the reasons I do this is because it gives me all the information that I need. In this case here, let me click on this, and I'm going to stop this. It's quite decadent. La Durée is decadent, and this video is very short but very lovely. So what they've done here is that they have given me all of the information I need to optimize my channel. So I click on the show more information, which 99% of people rarely do. And what I was able to do is I was able to copy a lot of the information that they use here so that I can be able to benefit from search engine optimization love. Now, in their case, they didn't have that many, unfortunately, that many keywords, but I included my own keywords. So I'll show you. So I have my description here. I put part of the description, not the full. As you can see, mine is not nearly as long as theirs. I just thought this was really long, but they're in, they have a different purpose for their channel than I do. And so I copied part of it. And then what I do here is I add my keywords right here. And I will have a tutorial specifically on that and the reason for that. But as you can see, what I'm able to do is I'm able to piggyback on a video that's been on YouTube. It's been tried and tested, 46,000 views, tried and tested. And I use their title so that why would I do it any other way? Why am I doing that? Is that in time, my video shows up right up there with them, as I get more and more views, and now I don't have enough views to get up there. As I get more and more views, my video is going to be served right here. Or in some cases, at the end of the video, let's see what's served at the end of the video. So at the end of the video, YouTube always offers you other options. As I said, right now I don't have enough views to get up there, but as time passes and I get more views, I'm going to be featured here on the right hand side and right here in the other options, because I'm basically offering exactly the same experience to viewers. That's why from day one you want to align yourself with other videos that are out there. Now you might say to me, well, you know, what if my video is on how to raise kids? So you can say how to raise kittens, maybe not. Let's see if anything comes up. So here we have how to raise good children. So if that was your video or that was your title, you would basically come here and you would ideally, I'm going to stop this as it starts. There we have it.
Celebrate the biggest sale of the year.
You would ideally align yourself with this video here. And then when it comes to figuring out what kind of copy that you add, you would click right here and make sure that you take a look at how they've done it. As you can see here, they're putting some of their other channels and they've got some copy. It's interesting how they've done it. They actually have copy here, how to raise good children. They give you all of the tips here. In their case as well, there's not a lot of tags, unfortunately, which are keywords. But this is a very good way for you to understand how to select titles that have already been tried and tested and that get views. This is perfect. Now, here's an interesting one. Most evil kids in history, most evil children in history, over 6 million views. If you are in the parenting niche, I would highly recommend that you check this video out to understand what's inside this video and how you can piggyback on that. This is absolutely a brilliant one to test. Only a few minutes, 8 minutes and 55 seconds, over 6 million views. Here is another title, how to convince your parents to let you ... So, you know, perhaps this is you talking to your the kids out there and sort of creating that kind of video. Here you have it, raise your children's self-esteem, practical. So, in other words, once you know what your video is going to be about, parenting tips, the happy child guide, perfect. This is fantastic. How to raise great kids. So don't try to invent the title. You go to these type of videos and you use the same title. And then when it comes to the description area, let's take a look at what they have here. They've got copy. You can create your own copy. You can get inspiration from what's here. But all of this is only going to help you get your video seen faster and by more people. So this again is a very short tip, but a very important one. I no longer try to figure out what title I'm going to write. I definitely don't guess it. I go to YouTube and I let YouTube tell me which are the titles that are working well and which are the titles that have been tried and tested, and then I make sure to understand what kind of copy description have they added in their copy or description area that allows them to attract more views, and I do exactly the same. So I hope that this tutorial was helpful to you. I know there are a few elements here. I've talked about a lot of things together, but you'll notice that it's really not complicated. It's just a question for you to use YouTube for what it's was created for, and that is to find great videos that you can be piggybacking on as a marketer. And this box here, this search box, will become one of your best ally when it comes to the video search engine, because you can see what's being viewed right now on YouTube that you actually should align yourself with.